Welcome to Iron City's Sport of Kings Motorball. Gladiatorial battle as you've never seen it before. It's machine versus machine in pitched battles to the finish. It is a proliferation of ferocious machines as weapons and techniques become ever more fierce. Let's see how the game is played. Rules of the game number 1. In team competition, 2 teams of 7 compete on each side. First league standard, though in lower leagues there are 3-team and 5-team versions. Each team is allowed unlimited substitutions as long as there are never more than the initial allotment of players. Substitutions do not apply for players removed from the track on penalty. Cutthroat matches range from 5 to 12 players. No rules. Each player out for themselves. Larger variations have ranged upwards of 45 players on the track at once. Rules of the game number 2. In all league play, armor or pads are required. Helmets are optional. Propulsion systems are permitted, providing review and approval of league office. There's no limit to the number of wheels used. Players must have arms and legs. No pure-wheeled vehicles or tank tracks permitted. Weapons are allowed with the exception of projectiles. Projectiles include any type of gun, bow, spear, or anything not primarily attached to a player. Flamethrowers are limited to 6 feet. Rules of the game number 3. Any players on either team can field the motorball and move forward as fast as possible to try to score points. After gaining initial possession of the ball, the offensive team cannot try for a score until the ball has traveled 1 revolution of the track. A defensive player is allowed to intercept the ball or scoop up the ball that has been knocked out of possession, nullifying the requirement of 1 revolution. The ball carrier is not allowed to deliberately hide the ball from the defensive team. The penalty for doing so is for the team to forfeit possession. A relaunch is called and the player is sent off the track and cannot be replaced during the penalty period. Only a member from the opposing team can pick up the ball and play continues. A player must not deliberately injure another player. Only biological injuries apply. Mechanical injuries are part of the game. It's the dream of every cyborg. Do they have the skill, the killer instinct to perform on the world's biggest stage? Will they rise above or come crashing down in a fiery blaze on the track of tears? They may burn only briefly before they are smashed to junk, but by God, they will have their moment of glory.